guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're just running around running some errands, and we're gonna go right out into the country. I want to do some drone work and get some shots, and we're just gonna spend some time with you and update you on what we got going on in our life, what's coming up, how she's feeling. So just stick around and we'll be right back.
I need a grande, ultimate, or ultra caramel frappuccino with a shot of espresso. We need to get like a third job just to pay for my Starbucks addiction. Actually, I have been a lot better, you have to admit.
I do.
I've been, not weak.
I think what it is you don't want to put enough on it, because then it looks like a lot of money. And so you just put some each time you go, and it doesn't feel like you're spending as much money.
And then what happens is, because when I put the money on there, I don't use it all. I mean, I use close to it, but not all of it. And then it just adds up, and then it's like one day I go and, oh my gosh, I got money for Starbucks.
There's enough on there left over for another drink next time. So here we are, guys, doing our update video. Just kind of bringing you guys along, letting you know where we're at, where she's at with everything going on. So how are you feeling?
Much better. Feeling so much better than I was after the surgery. And the thing that stunk is when I had the surgery, I was like not feeling good and all, but I felt a whole lot worse after the surgery than I did before.
Well, for those of you that haven't watched our old videos, what we're discussing here is, what was it, 9 weeks ago?
It was the 6th of July, so.
It was the 6th of July. She had her gallbladder removed, and it's been a rough go of it.
I had a lot of complications, and they had a hard time getting it out. It was diseased, it was inflamed, and I had a huge bile leak where I had to have a stent put in several days after my initial surgery. I was in the hospital for 6 days. Then I was just in an enormous amount of pain. 6 weeks after the surgery, I had the stent removed, and it turned out that the stent was a source of a lot of my pain.
So it was basically what it was. The breakdown is that every possible complication you can have with gallbladder surgery, she had it. She had the bile leak. She had the pain filling the stent, which they said that is very uncommon. But it was because when they took it out, the sharp pain that she was having went away. But then on top of that, what else was there?
Oh my God!
Your worst anxiety thing.
Well, and I guess I gave myself an ulcer by worrying about it. I don't know if you can do that.
Well, I think it was the stress of the whole surgery.
Well, anyway, I ended up with an ulcer. Now I have an ulcer in my duodenum, which is the bottom of your stomach. That's
a funny word, a duodenum.
I know. But the worst thing of the whole thing is one of my incisions was about, I don't know what happened to it, but it had like a scab that was about that big. Well, about that big. And it came out. And when it came out, none of the underneath had healed. So it's this big,
it was basically a
chasm,
cavity into your innards
in my gut. So then they couldn't stitch it back up because it had healed, the parts of it had healed, but not together. And so we are having to pack it every day and it's horrific. It's horrific. It's the worst thing of the whole thing. If I look at it, it makes me want to throw up. So poor Curtis is having to do it all. It's not horribly painful. It's it feels like, you know, a little cut or something. Sometimes when it hurts to pull it out, like a quick pain, and
because it's sticking to the side.
Yeah, and then sometimes when it's packed, if it did stick a lot, it feels like you've poured alcohol into a wound. But it's not horribly painful, but it's very
it's mentally painful.
It's mentally painful. It's the worst thing that could have happened. I mean, to me, it's
full disclosure here, folks. She's not the best of patients. I'm not saying that she's a baby, but she just does not like things being... She doesn't like needles. She doesn't like, you know, invasive procedures. I don't guess anybody likes it, but, I mean...
And it's not the pain, the actual pain that bothers me. I think it's the fear of the pain or the anxiety of possibility of pain.
I agree that
when I'm in pain,
anxiety,
I'm all right.
It's an anxiety thing. It's like when you get anxious about what you think you're going to feel, you suffer twice as much because you suffer the thoughts of what you're going to feel, and then you suffer what you feel. And it's hard to get your head around that, you know?
Yeah, and I'm not... I didn't realize the level of anxiety that I suffer from until recently, until all of this. But I have a lot of anxiety that I didn't realize that I even had.
Well, I guess that boob job's out the window.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, that's something I've always said. When I lose weight and get my body like I want it, I'm going to get a boob job. And there is not one part of me that is ever going to choose to have anything cut on. And this has motivated me to start taking better care of myself, because I don't ever want to have any kind of surgery again. Not that anybody wants to, but I really, really, really don't want to ever.
Well, that
ever.
leads to a good segue into what else we need to discuss is our Wednesday videos, our Wednesday wellness videos, journey to wellness, that we haven't been posting because we haven't been journeying towards wellness lately.
I've been journeying towards just not. I had a lot of problems, I guess, because of the ulcer that I didn't know I had until later, until the stent was removed. But yeah, we just gave up on it, or put on hold the
keto.
I didn't gain any of my weight back. In fact, I lost more weight. I lost about 5 more pounds. But that's just because I can't eat
a lot. This is real life. This is, you know, we're not pretending to be some weight loss or fitness gurus that trying to lead people to greener pastures. This is just, we're trying to better ourselves, and this has been a road bump, a speed bump in our process. With that being said,
and I was horribly disappointed that because it seemed to be going so well for me. Like, I didn't hate the diet, and I was losing weight, and I was just really, really disappointed in the setback. But I've decided that at this time I'm not going to do keto, because when I do eat any kind of high fat food, it causes a lot of stomach pain.
Well, your liver is still adjusting to not having a gallbladder.
Well, yeah, that's one thing. And
well, let me ask you this. Do you think that the keto led to the failure of your gallbladder?
No.
Like, I'm not saying that it caused the failure of gallbladder, but I think your gallbladder was on the fence, and then you started hitting it with all this high fat
Oh yeah,
diet,
I mean my gallbladder
it
was
kind of pushed it. It gave it.
sped it up. I think I would have ended up having the problem anyway, but because my gallbladder was so diseased and inflamed, and then on top of that I had a enormous stone in it, so eventually it would have
given up.
But
and the damage that was done to that gallbladder didn't happen over
the
couple of months that we were doing keto.
Not at all.
I think it was just like the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it was. That it just kind of
because when you're
sped it up.
When you're on keto, for those of you who don't know, you eat a lot of fat. You eat a lot of fat
and low carbs.
And what it does is it changes the way your metabolism works, and it makes your body start metabolizing your food different.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm using my hands too much. And anyway, that is, what led to where we're at now. And as I was saying, we're going to get back on track now. She's finally feeling better. It's been a long road to get her feeling.
And I think that there was a lot of. I'm not gonna say I was depressed, but I didn't want to leave the house.
Well, when you don't feel good, you don't want to be around other people.
That's what it was.
Nature.
I just kind of closed myself into. I enjoyed sitting in the dark watching Criminal Minds. And eating Japan House. That was, that's my idea of a great night. But that's just where I am right now. But I'm feeling a lot better, and so it's time to get back and start working on everything, our health, our diet, our mental wellness, and everything. So I don't know what that's going to look like yet, though. I mean,
we're ready to get back to improving ourselves again. And I have a question for you.
What's your question?
If you could pick one thing, I may be digging a hole for myself, but if you could pick one thing that you would like to improve on me, what would that be?
That's a loaded question, and definitely, is that something you're going to work on? Is that what we're...
I mean,
the thing that bothers me?
I want to be the best me for you, if that makes any sense.
Okay. But see, there's not just one thing.
What?
There's a couple things. There's several things. Okay. We'll do this.
All right.
Sounds good. One thing is your love affair with Amazon. The constant. This man hates to shop. He talks, I hate shopping, I hate shopping. But he shops the crap out of some Amazon.
Because I can do it on the toilet.
Oh my goodness. And he spends money on stupid stuff that we don't need, or that's one thing. Another thing is you leaving your shoes in the middle of the floor so that I can trip on them. That makes me insane. It makes me just, it's all I can do to not beat you with your shoes.
Is that the stuff that makes you stare at me when I'm sleeping, thinking about how you can harm me?
Yes. And I have thrown your shoes out the door a couple times.
And then you went and got them?
Well, you went and got them one time, but that's, I guess that's your two biggest things. Oh, I know another one, since we're on the subject. Our parenting model has gotten a little fractured lately, where you are parenting not in an agreed upon manner, and keeping secrets.
I've kept one secret.
And you didn't
let
keep
me-
it for
let me-
for a second.
Huh?
I said because she told on herself.
Well, but the thing is, how do I honor her wishes and be a good husband and good father?
It has nothing to do with being a good husband. It's that we're a parenting team and that we don't keep secrets. You
Well,
don't.
fair enough, and I concede that
If she
in
comes-
this given situation, I should have came to you before she did.
Exactly. If she says don't tell Daddy, and I tell her I can't promise that I'm gonna do that because we are a team. We are her parents, but I guess those are the worst things that.
I guess that's not too bad considering the things it could be.
So
But I will work on them. How's that?
So that means that you will delete Amazon.
No,
You will put your shoes away every single time they come off your
no.
feet.
I mean, I said I will work on them. I didn't say that I would fix them immediately.
Well, those are the ways I can lay out a plan for you to fix them.
I will try to be more conscious of where my shoes end up at the end of the day.
It's
okay?
like they jump out in front of me.
Well, I have big feet, so they're big shoes.
But it's like sabotage.
Well,
Okay, so let's do me now.
no, I don't want to do that.
Hey, that's not fair.
What?
That you're not going to tell me what I need to work on, or
Well,
that
but
bugs
here's
me.
the thing: is what you've been through in the last 8 weeks. You know, you've done enough. Just be getting back to normal. That's what I want. I want you to get back to normal.
Oh, you're so sweet. Well, I really appreciate everything that you have done to take care of me because you have been what has gotten me through all this.
Well, I appreciate that you appreciate it.
And I would die if I had to pack this thing myself.
And I believe that. Anyway, guys, so we're not going to ramble on forever. Thanks for coming along.
Oh, tell me about what you got coming up.
Oh,
So
yeah.
He's got something fun coming up.
Oh, yeah. Over the next couple of videos, not the next one, but the two after that, I'm going to Dallas Cowboys Panthers game. And I can't film the game because y'all know about the copyright stuff, but I can film everything leading up to the game and after the game.
Oh,
and,
y'all are gonna have so much
and
fun.
it's me and the video two or three videos back where we went whitewater rafting was my two buddies John and John that I work with. Well, this one, I don't know how, I don't do this on purpose, but in this video it'll be Mark and Mark. So maybe we got a little series going here where I just double name the participants, or I get the two participants with the same name. But I'm going to do the football game, and then I'm staying in Charlotte for another day, and I'm just going to go around and do some filming, and don't really have a solid plan other than the game, but I promise I'll put something really cool together for you guys. So
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
yeah, it will. I wish she could go, but she's got to work Monday, and the game's at 4:30 on Sunday the 9th.
And I have no interest.
Yeah, and she doesn't like football.
It's not that I don't.
She's a
like
football widow
it.
for football season, kind of.
Yeah.
I do stay at home and watch some of them, but you know.
Yeah,
Anyway.
he's gonna give himself a heart attack. Okay, let's go.
But what a way to go!
It's gonna be. He's gonna have so much fun doing that.
But we love you guys. We appreciate you coming along and listening to this update. And
We appreciate all the support and
man, this channel is doing better than we ever expected it to do, and it's all because of you guys. So hey, feel free to drop a comment below if you got any questions about what's going on with us or have any suggestions. I'm always open to bettering this channel and bettering ourselves.
we just want to get to know y'all. You know, we want y'all to get to know us, but we want to get to know y'all too. So just hey, leave a comment about what your significant other does to bug you.
Absolutely, that'll be fun to read.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
And maybe we'll read a couple of those.
Yeah, maybe we'll
comments
read.
on the-
In our next update
Yeah.
video, we'll
Well,
read the
y'all-
comments.
Y'all have a great day, and we look forward to hearing from you and talking to you again soon.
Comment, like, subscribe,
Please subscribe.
and remember, guys, be happy and stay strong.